Hello, and thanks for joining me for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime messages. How did you go last week? We pulled out the two cards. I am receiving with Crimson Rosella, and I am powerful with the crocodile. So, the Crimson Rosella was basically telling us about, receiving more love. And that'll, I've done a lot of Crimson Rosella paintings, and there's a whole series that goes into it, and some of the first ones were based on the foundations of self-love and having that self-love within. So it may not have even been about somebody else. It could have been about you and bringing in more self-love, and that's not always easy thing to do. So just take small steps, and just remind yourself that you'll get there in the end. And the crocodile was telling us that we're powerful when we can take back our power from a situation that has been disempowering us lately. It could be a number of things. It could be to do with work or family. It could be somebody that's been stepping over your boundaries, to do with your friends. So it's really important to just be aware of that more. So you may have just been touching on it briefly, or you may already know what that one was about. So the week is going to be starting the 16th and running until the 22nd of May. I had to think there for a minute. And also the full moon is on Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you are in the world. And so a great time to be starting over again, and letting go of anything that hasn't been serving us. So I hope you had a wonderful week with those two. And so it's a great time also to be journaling with the full moon upon us. And so the deliveries are currently taking place to do with the card decks, as you probably already know. So I appreciate everyone's patience during this time. You probably would have been seeing me say this a number of times, and also on my Facebook page. So it's great to be subscribing to my YouTube channel and hitting the bell, because you'll always hear about the latest updates to do with not only the products but what's been happening. And so there's going to be some surprises coming up, a surprise coming up soon. And also I know I mentioned that I was going to let you guys know last month about this, but it's coming very soon. So just keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube channel, or on my social medias. You'll also find out about the news on there too. So let's get started and see the two animals that are going to be guiding us this week. And so when you get your card deck, it's going to come in this really compact and neat little box, and you'll also receive your 100-page guidebook, which looks like this, where you'll have a rundown of all the animals in the book. And so when you get your cards, you'll have your gold foil lining on each card, and so you'll have all the Australian animals on the front and the famous white cockatoos on the back. So let's get started and see the two animals. And I do this pretty much live every Sunday. I don't really know which two animals come up, so it's always a surprise, even to me. So let's see. The first animal that we pulled out this week is with Butterfly, Ancestral Butterfly. I am balancing, and it's giving us the message that when life gets too much, I know I can easily organize my week at the end of the day to enable me to feel balanced and harmony with my own rhythm. And it can also be at the start of the week or at the end of the week that you're organizing things, a week ahead of time, or it could just be for the day that's going to be coming next. Whatever is, suits you better. And so if we have a look Ancestral Butterfly is number 24. So there you'll see in this little guidebook, you'll have all the information there, where you can see the action step and the guidance. And so Ancestral Butterfly represents the movement and balancing act between all the different areas in our life through work, spiritual life, the cultural life, and so much more. There is a time coming to enable you to release yourself from a painful experience from the past that has made you feel stuck. Butterfly will offer its wings for you, for protection, until you're ready to find the emotional release you need to be filled up with the dance of life again. So, whenever we're letting go of something, there's always something better to replace it. And it's also, letting us know to be mindful about whatever this is that we're letting go, and making sure that we close the door on the past. This is so very important, especially when we've experienced so much pain or animosity, whatever emotions that you may have been going through at the time. So the action step this week to do with Ancestral Butterfly is to take your time to heal any wounds from the past. And let's not forget that it may not just be something that comes up this week, but it could also be ongoing. So it's important to be patient with yourself when you're going through healing, and there's no time limit. It could take months or weeks, or it could take years. So that's fine. Just always have that in your mind about your goal of healing a certain situation. So slow down enough in order for you to understand this emotional release more. Is it connected to a past love relationship, a family member, or someone that caused you some great pain or grief? Allow for the healing, transformation, and growth to come through, so that you can find your emotional and spiritual release. So, and if you keep reading further, it lets you know also in detail about what butterflies symbolize. And so I really love this one, of the Ancestral Butterfly, because it's the spiritual essence of ourselves breaking free from the darkness or the experience that had caused us pain, where we've been maybe feeling restricted. So let's see the next card that we're going to be getting this week, to do with that's going to be accompanying Ancestral Butterfly. And so I always love doing these videos for you guys, and so I hope that you're really enjoying listening to the Dreamtime messages every week, and that you get so much benefit from them, because they always help us to see things in a different light, and to really have a look at ourselves in certain areas that we're experiencing, whatever that may be in connection to the animal. And so the next card that we pulled out is with the horse, which we haven't got in such a long time, and I call this card the wish card. So you may be wondering, what is the horse and the camel doing in this deck? It's a domestic animal, it's not from Australia. Well, yes, that's right, but the Dreamtime card deck and the colouring in book set is based on Aboriginal history, and so that's why those two animals are in this card deck, and also the colouring in book set. So it's a wish card. I love this card, and so I am wishing with horse, letting us know, when I listen to the heart of my soul, it becomes clear that everything is already inside of me. I'm motivated to fulfill my dreams coming true. So I love. So you're receiving the message of the horse. I love the horse. So if you go to number 12, I hope you love it too. So let's find out the meaning behind this one. The horse reminds us about our hopes and our dreams about the future and the opportunities it can deliver us if we remain focused on a clear vision. There is an opportunity arising that could possibly give you the freedom to further build upon your dream or current position. It could be to do with work, family, or an important connection with a friend. So if you've been trying to find out an answer to something, then this is your yes. So the action step to do with the horse this week is that your soul is going to thrive by taking action to be open about a clear vision for your future that will lead to your dream. Now's a great time to create a vision board if you don't already have one, in order to focus on the speed and insight that horse dreaming is giving you. Try not to resist any opportunities that are coming and keep your hopes high. So the positive is future, clear vision and hope, and the negative is you could be fearing, resisting this and inaction. So that is, I can't believe we got this card, and you know, it's been so long since we've got that card. So the two cards that we pulled out this week is with Ancestral Butterfly, I am balancing, and Horse, I am wishing, letting us know that that just take your time to do with anything that you're healing from the past during this time. And you know, it may, if you don't know what that is already, then you know, just take your time to be gentle with yourself and listen to the answers that will come. You may it may be beneficial for you to do with to write out in your journal about this, and it's a full moon at the start of the week, so it's a really good time to be doing that. And if you feel like there is something there, then it may be a great time to do a full moon ceremony in letting this go and helping you to, because this is helping you to clear this and closing the door also, you know. And you can close the door however many times that you want to, just to allow yourself that time and letting go and saying goodbye as well. And so the other card that we pulled out is with Horse, I am wishing, letting us know to have that clear vision in our mind, because there could be an opportunity coming our way, and it's important to be open to a lot of any opportunities that are coming during this time. And so these are the two animals that we got this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.